Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to turn complex information into, well, clear insights for you. Today, we're jumping into microinvesting. It's this tool that lots of people are using now, but maybe without fully grasping, the details, the real strategy behind it. So our mission here is to unpack how it actually works. We'll look at the good parts, the advantages, and importantly, expose some of those hidden pitfalls, like fees that can quietly eat up your money. We want to show you how to navigate all this and actually use microinvesting as a real launchpad for, building wealth.
Okay, so people hear microinvesting thrown around, but what is it really? Like fundamentally, what makes it different?
Yeah, good question. At its core, it's about investing really small, regular amounts of money. Sometimes it's literally a dollar, or even just the spare change from things you buy every day.
Yeah.
The big shift wasn't just the small amounts, though. It was technology. These mobile apps. They got rid of those old trading commissions, the 10 or 20 bucks you used to pay per trade.
Right, those made small investments pointless.
Exactly. Totally illogical financially. So taking those away made tiny investments suddenly viable. And this whole thing stands on two main pillars. First is fractional shares. Before, if, say, Apple stock was $500, you needed $500 to buy one share, minimum. Now, with fractional shares, you can put in just $5, maybe $10, and own a slice of that $500 share. It means the price of one full share doesn't matter so much if you're just starting out.
Okay, that makes sense. Access. What's the second pillar?
The second one is automated contributions, and this is where behavioral psychology comes in. It's pretty clever. Think about those roundups features. Your coffee costs $2.50, right?
Yeah.
The app rounds it up to $3 and automatically invests that extra 50 cents. So investing becomes this almost invisible side effect of your normal spending.
Huh. Like finding change in the sofa cushions, but it adds up.
Kind of, but consistently. And it compounds. Plus, you've got the standard recurring deposits, too. Setting aside a fixed amount each week or month, automation is key.
So yeah, the barrier to entry is practically gone, which sounds amazing. Obviously, accessibility is a huge plus. But what else? What are the other benefits? And maybe more importantly, what are the dangers people really need to watch out for?
Well, the advantages are pretty clear, like you said. Amazing accessibility. It really does level the playing field. And there's that powerful habit building we just talked about through automation. Getting started is often the hardest part. Plus, you get instant diversification. Even with pennies, you can often invest in broad ETFs, these baskets of stocks or bonds.
Okay, baskets of securities, yeah. Diversification with small amounts?
Right. It genuinely lowers that barrier. But, and this is a big but, the most significant pitfall, the one you really need to understand, is the fee dilemma.
Oh, the fees. Okay.
Many of these platforms charge a flat monthly fee, maybe $3, maybe $5, maybe $9 a month. And that sounds small, right? $3 a month.
Yeah, seems trivial.
But do the math. Let's say you're just starting, you have $100 in your account. That $3 monthly fee is $36 a year. On a $100 portfolio, $36 is, well, that's a staggering 36% effective annual fee.
Wow. 36%. That would wipe out any likely gains, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. It can completely erode your returns, or worse. That fee only really starts to look reasonable, maybe competitive with standard robo-advisor fees, which are usually around, say, 0.25% annually for a managed portfolio, once your account gets much, much bigger, like maybe $14,000 or $15,000.
Okay, so $3 on $14,400 is 0.25%. I see. That's a huge difference.
It's a fundamental conflict. The fee structure is often harshest on the very beginners it's designed to attract.
That really puts the fee issue into perspective. It's not just about starting easy, it's about the ongoing cost of starting small that way.
Okay, beyond the fees, are there other powerful mechanics these platforms offer, like using dividends, compounding, DRIPs?
Oh, definitely. So dividends, first off, are just a slice of a company's profits paid out to people who own its stock,
Right.
shareholders.
Cash payments? Yep. And DRPs, Dividend Reinvestment Plans, automatically use that cash dividend to buy more shares or fractions of shares of the same company or fund. This is how you really get that snowball effect of compounding going. Your investments make money, that money buys more investments, and those new investments start making money too. It builds on itself. But, and this is crucial, even if you reinvest those dividends automatically, they're still considered taxable income for that year.
Ah, okay. So you don't touch the cash, but you still owe tax on it.
Exactly. You'll get a tax form, a 1099 DIV showing the dividend income you need to report. So not quite set it and forget it from a tax angle.
Good to know. Do all platforms handle these DRPs the same way?
No, there are differences. Acorns, for example, often makes dividend reinvestment automatic. It's part of their keep it simple philosophy. Robinhood, on the other hand, usually makes it opt-in. Your dividends will sit as cash unless you actively turn on the reinvestment feature for each stock.
Interesting. Different approaches reflecting different ideas about user control versus simplicity. So putting this all together, what does it mean for you, the listener? It sounds like maybe the biggest risk isn't losing your 50 cents on a coffee roundup, but maybe getting complacent, thinking that just investing spare change is, enough for serious long-term goals. Is that the main takeaway?
That's precisely it. That's the real danger. So to actually build wealth and avoid these traps, you need a bit of a strategy. First, graduate beyond just spare change. As your income allows, you need to intentionally increase those recurring deposits. Don't just rely on roundups forever.
Make it intentional.
Right. Second, mind those fees. Seriously. Keep checking if the platform's fee structure still makes sense as your balance grows. You might need to switch platforms later. Third, think about using the right account type. For long-term goals like retirement, you should prioritize tax-advantaged accounts, things like a Roth IRA.
Where the money can grow tax-free and potentially be withdrawn tax-free later on.
Exactly. Huge benefits there. And finally, just remember, don't mistake simplicity for safety. Investing always involves market risk. The value of your investments can go down. The Easy app doesn't change that underlying reality.
That's a crucial reminder. So ultimately, microinvesting has done something amazing by opening up access to finance for almost everyone. But it sounds like it can be a tricky starting point or even a dead end if you don't use it strategically.
Yeah, I think the real value isn't just that it lets you start small. It's about using that start as a springboard, a learning tool to become the intentional, informed architect of your own financial future. That's the real goal.